Joseph Woll, is there room for him to solidify a backup spot to start next Tuesday?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if it's not already, semi in stone. I think even if Matt Murray is back healthy for the playoffs, I mean, you want to get into that situation again where say Samsonov goes down with an injury and now you got to put another guy in that's battled injury problems. I think, and that's nothing against Matt Murray. I just think with the situations that Woll has played well enough in his time. I mean, I thought tonight would have been, under normal circumstances, the perfect game for Woll to play. We've been saying this for about 3 weeks, that, let him play in that building against that team and have some familiarity just in case you need him for it. So, I think he's there. And, I think there's that outside chance he can do what Alex Lyon has done with the Florida Panthers and what Biddington did and the Hamburglar did in Ottawa, where guys just got to get on a roll at the right time. And so I would expect to see Woll as a backup. I mean, obviously, I don't have any insight to that at all, but I think when you're looking at your two best goalies, your two healthiest goalies, I think that decision's pretty easy.
So there's not much to decide then. That's an interesting thing to keep an eye on. Like if Matt Murray gets healthy, one of the other things would be the D pairs, kind of who gets in as the 6th, 7th guy. Do you still feel like it's open, not tryouts or training camp here, but like it's up between Schenn and Liljegren and who plays best in the last couple of games?
Yeah, you almost wonder what, because I mean, Schenn was Russ Schenn last night, but what did he finish with, about 10, 12 minutes?
Not sure.
Yeah, so, he's right around always about 12, 13 minutes.
Yeah, so it seems to be, if there's 7D, he's among the lowest. And, you think if they go with 6, I know for me personally, I'd want him in the lineup. He may not have the foot speed or that, but he brings that tenaciousness and boxes out so well. And, when you have the likes of Corey Perry and Pat Maroon hanging around the front of the net, Luke Schenn and Jake McCabe are probably my 2 top picks to stand there with them.
One more for me, Ralphie, and that's what you just mentioned moments ago about Tampa being ahead of the Leafs February 14th and what's happened since then. Regardless of where they were going to finish 2-3 or 3-2, there was always a sense because of the success that Tampa's had that Leaf fans would have to see it to believe it, that they can beat Tampa Bay. But has their play in the last month, 6 weeks now turned see it to believe it into just we believe it now?
Yeah, I mean, you're thinking, especially with how much has Tampa's played over the years. You wonder if that plays any factor whatsoever. I actually just saw a stat that I thought was pretty interesting, that since the start of the 21-22 season, Andrei Vasilevsky's played 71 playoff games, and Ilya Samsonov has played 89 regular season games.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's kind of a scary scenario going in. But I think you also, you have to have tremendous respect for Tampa. I mean, how many people thought the Boston Bruins were on the way down and out, until this year? And it's their core that got them through it. So, as much as you hope you're closer to being able to win in the first round, and especially against Tampa, they've got too much of a history. And I don't think by any means you're going to look at them and say, yeah, this will be easy. There's just too much success in the history in that locker room to feel that way. But even last year they went 5-0 in the first game, and you think, oh wow, good. This could be a 5 or 6 game series, and you see Tampa always found a way to push back. So I think that bothers you, and it'd be stupid to think that Andrei Vasilevsky couldn't steal a series on his own.